Se non entra da prima sono dolori.
La presenza agonistica di Sara Errani.
L'italiano storico questo incontro.
Match point Nadal.
Inizia il match. Kerber.
Hello, this is Singapore and I'm Julio. I'm here with Ross. Hi, Ross.
Hello, Singapore calling.
And that sounds like Eurovision.
I know, right? It's like calling with the votes of the Singaporean jury.
How long before that happens?
Oh God, probably next time around now, because we've got the Australians in. We might as well just go to Mars.
Well, thankfully today is a sunny day.
Yeah.
Yesterday we left you just before a huge storm hit the city, and that was when they were doing the doubles draw, which was hilarious, having the doubles draw with no power light and then like massive thunders. Yeah, that was quite something. Just as like when nobody clapped Ingis coming on the stage, that was also quite something. You can bet Lavachkova didn't, but the rest of the field didn't as well. So that was.
I think the funniest thing yesterday was players coming back through the media centre, chatting away, and then opening the back door to torrential rain, and it was like watching everybody go bang, 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 bang into the back of each other. Oh, it's wet. No, really?
You don't say.
You think that all that rain that you had at the front isn't going to be at the back? Okay. All right then.
But there will be space for some doubles talk at the end of the podcast. But first, let's get with serious business, because, well, I think what was supposed to be the match of the day was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it?
It really, really was. I think everybody had high hopes for this match. I think it was going to be like the popcorn match of the day. Less popcorn, more tinned corn, really.
Yeah, I mean, everybody had huge expectations from Kerber and Halep, given how well they played the first match. Well, Halep was just not in the zone.
She just wasn't at the races at all. Her forehand broke down, her backhand broke down. We should have gone down there and given her a hand.
We definitely should. But Angie was on the other end, was very positive, was very solid. What were you about to say?
I was just going to say, though, there was a telling comment. I don't know whether you picked it up in Angie's press conference, where we talked about how, she did enough to keep by, and she came out with a sideways comment of, yeah, but you have to expect that from Halep. So maybe I think she knows. I mean, they've played each other the most out of any players, and maybe I think she knows that there are going to be days where the challenge is not going to be physical for her, it's going to be mental, because how do you lift yourself up when somebody else is not at their best?
It feels good. I mean, it was not an easy match. I mean, it's always tough to play against Simona. I mean, we have a lot of tough matches in the last few months that we played, and I was feeling very well today. I think that I was moving good, and I was going for it when I have the chance, and I think that was the key, especially in this match today against Simona. It's against Simona, you never know. I mean, she's fighting until the last point, and it doesn't matter what the score is. She's playing point by point, and it was not so easy also mentally, because that's what I know about her, that she's going for it. And the last game was also very close, and yeah, you never know what's happened when she win 1-2 games and then she's back. So I was really trying to stay in the moment and playing point by point. So that's why I think it was a really close match for me as well.
And well, yesterday we had a very different press conference with Angie, because before that she had this very strange award ceremony where she was given a trophy that she had already been given. It's the world number one trophy, but this year's, because she's finishing the year world number one, she also got a ring, so she's the lady of the rings. I don't know.
I guess. I mean, there was a 5-minute conversation of heated debate between us and the photographers over whether or not she'd been given this, and it was literally kind of no, this is different. No, I think this is the same trophy. No, it's different. I really do think it's the same trophy.
It is the same trophy.
It is, exactly.
And she's not taking. I mean, like, she cannot.
No, it's the ring she gets to keep for the year-end number one. They just get given a symbolic trophy to say you're number one, but you don't get to keep the trophy.
Yeah, but I know that now they're gonna put an extra diamond on the ball.
Yeah,
because that symbolizes her world number one leadership.
Yeah.
But it's
I think that's it. It's the diamonds on the ball that signify who the world number ones have been since the rankings began.
However, what was interesting talking to her on the world number one topic is that she is starting to enjoy a lot more a role as a world number one.
Yeah, I think I had a really good career with really up and downs in my career with the breakthrough 2011, and I think now I can more enjoy it. I have much more experience what I have to do off court, and of course it's a new challenge now, but I think I can more enjoy it than when I was like 20 years old, because I think for me and for my person it's better to reach my the top with this age and not with maybe 21 or 22. I had to get used to it, because the first few weeks it was really a little bit strange, because my day and my schedule is now really tight, and I have to take also a few hours for myself, and what I learn is saying also sometimes no. So this is what I learned in the last few months, but it's really important to have a day off, and because I know me and I need always like a few hours for myself before big matches, and just relaxing a little bit, going for a coffee or something like this, just trying to not thinking about about appointments or about practice, about going to the gym. So this is really important to really plan your schedule on the right way, and I think now I know how to do it.
Yeah, we had a bit of an awkward moment, didn't we, with Simona, where
it was just us two.
It was just one. It wasn't even that. One, it was like just us two, but two, it was like everything was going. All the German press was still in with Kerber, and to just explain how it is, the behind the stage, the media go to the left, the players walk round to the right. You can't mix the streams, as it were. So Julia and I were hanging round at the door, waiting for the Germans to finish so that we could take our seats. And in came a predictably moody Halep, standing on the other side with just the two of us, like, hello. So, and then we actually walk around our way, and then it's just the two of us sitting in front. Hello.
And not to say that the girl with the microphone didn't realize that Halep was in, so we had like a good 2 minutes where we were just staring at each other, waiting for the microphone to arrive. That was very odd.
And there's only two of us. It's not like it's a whole room of people, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, and well, I think we can just let you hear that Simona wasn't particularly happy with her performance today.
I think that I had the opportunity to get that first set. I was coming back very well, but I didn't finish the important points, and I missed a lot today, but she played a great tennis. She's very strong on her legs, and she's moving great, so she deserved to win. I take it, and I'm looking forward to continue this tournament.
I think the reason that we all anticipated this was going to be such a good match was because, Kerber will make people run and run forever, and I think what that does is frustrate Halep. And I think what she realises is that, she needs to factor that capability in when she plays her.
Always when you play against her, you have to wait, to be patient, because she's moving well, like I said, and she returns all the balls. She doesn't miss, so you have always to restart the point. I think I did a good game today, but I just missed too much when I had just to finish the points.
And then, in all fairness, we haven't seen much of the next match, because as this was going on, Keys was just taking Chibukova apart.
She obliterated her. I mean, it's quite clear that her first match she was crippled with nerves. Whereas Chibukova, I think, was overexcited. Whereas this time around, and let's not forget that Keys has a now 4-love lead over her. She has the game to completely dismantle her, and she just shut down her rhythm 100%.
Yeah, that was a little bit better than the first round. Definitely really happy with how I kind of turned things around, and just went out and played my game, and I think I did a lot of things a lot better, and just really allowed myself to play good tennis.
One of the keys for keys.
Oh, you had to go there. Had to go there.
I actually didn't want to, but it just came. No, but one of the factors for Keys to get this win was a very good serve, and she also admitted that when this happens is key for a game.
It's a huge thing, especially for me. It's it just makes you feel a little bit more comfortable when you're not really facing break points and you're able to get those games. I think that gives me the ability to focus more on the return and trying to take advantage when I get break points.
Keys, when she's on the up, is always good for the more left field question, shall we say. So it was quite surprising when somebody asked, typically, have you seen much of our fair city? Well, here's what she had to say.
Unfortunately, I haven't done much. My credit card has taken kind of a beating this week. But other than that, I have pretty much just been practicing and then going back to my room and watching matches on TV. I've bought a bag, and I'm not even going out to do all of my shopping. I've been online shopping as well. I bought 5 pairs of shoes the other day online because I couldn't sleep. And my mom keeps calling me and she's like, "Is this you?" I'm like, "Yeah, just let it go through. Don't question anything."
Then, well, if we had a very happy and talkative Keys, well, Chibukova still remains talkative even when she's upset. But the swing of the mood within the press conference was quite something, because I think that she thought she was out when she came in. And yeah, let's compare the two. Now, this is the first bit when she talks about the match.
Yeah, today was a little bit frustrating on the court because I was feeling good after the match against the Kerber, and today I just couldn't play my tennis and couldn't get in the rhythm, and I knew it's gonna be like this. I tried to change it a little bit. In the second set, I got into the match a bit better. I tried to change my position on the return, especially on the second serve. I went a little bit more back, and it was better, but it was probably too late. So she was it was one of those days where she was playing really good, and I was finding myself on the return, and that's what was the most important thing, that I just couldn't return her pretty well and couldn't reach her serve that well, and yeah, that was it, because we didn't get in too many rallies, and that's what she wanted, and it was just going her way today.
Now, we told her that she wasn't out yet and she had still a chance, and then things kind of get to a better mood. And also Courtney asked her how came that she forgot the ball kit in the tunnel, and it seems just another moment of her life, but how happy she is with that answer.
Yeah, I was just waving to the people around, and I forgot. I didn't see the ball kit, and then from my box they tell me you forgot the ball kit. I was like, oh my god, no way. She would feel so bad. So then I went for her bag, and I took her bag. So it was nice. And then okay, whatever. That was fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think she was happy, but she must have been confused with what I did, because she was, for sure, I will not forget her, So, yeah, and then it was a funny story when on the net, the guy who did the coin toss, he was pretty funny. But I will keep it to myself. That's fine.
Well, that was it for the singles of yesterday. Before we move on to the doubles, which I enjoyed talking to some of the players, but before we move there, I want to ask Ross predictions for today.
I have a feeling that Pliskova is going to bury Kuznetsova today. I think Sveta's going to be exhausted, and Pliskova's form is good. She's got a lot of confidence in her game, and she wants to stick to her game plan, and it seems to be working for her. I think we should be in for a real slugfest between Radwanska and Muguruza. I give Radwanska the edge because the court is slow, the ball doesn't bounce, and she can get right down low. Muguruza can move, but I think I'll give the edge. And I also think that we're going to be having McDonald's at 2 a.m. and we won't get out of here till 3. Those are my predictions.
Sadly, I gotta say that I'm on your page. I even think that Kuznetsova could get a set because she's a very proud woman and she won't go down without a fight.
Let's give her a set because I'm all for oldies doing well.
And I'm here for 6 more sets and 4 more hours of play, even 6 if possible, and then 6 extra hours of work with the press conferences and such. So I'm here for 2 a.m. McDonald's as well, and leaving the place at 4 because it's just the way it is. And that sounds like just what
we really are enjoying it, honestly. Honestly.
Joke aside, in all fairness, even though we finished very late, the other night was fun.
It was. I mean, full props to the organisers here. They didn't have to do it, and it was a welcome surprise. Nobody expected it. They didn't have to do it, and we were all like, kind of, oh, damn it, we've got to go to a press conference. You come with us now?
Well, I think sometimes the only tiny bit of thing that we can complain, or even not complain, but just notice is that sometimes the scheduling is a little bit tight, and yesterday was one of the cases. I know you were very busy, so you couldn't come to the all access hours to the doubles. I personally did, and that's why I'm gonna introduce you to the next small section because you probably have seen the articles already up, but it was a fantastic chat with Shvedova and Babos because, well, they're both very funny, and so it was a good chat, and there's some tiny bits of what we said, starting from the feelings of coming back to Singapore.
Yeah, definitely. It was already a great experience for me also last year to be here, and now to also again qualify and to be here with Slava. It's very, very special, and you feel the difference, that how well we are treated, and that it's really worth it to play and to come at the top of the game because it's just amazing feeling and an amazing opportunity.
I'm happy to finally participate here because last year we qualified as a number 4 team, and unfortunately my partner got injured, so I was here for only like a day and a half, and I left because I didn't have a reason to stay. But now I'm happy. I'm here to play and to compete, and here with Tamia, and it's a great tournament, great atmosphere. A little bit of raining, but everything is perfect. I think it's because it's the main tournament and the greatest tournament for the women's tennis.
Quite a surprise. Both are really good doubles players. Both are coming for the second year here, and both haven't been here with the same partner last year.
Yeah, it's interesting, It's obviously Slava. She has more experience, and she already won Grand Slam titles, and she's a great player. But me, I'm a bit younger, and for me, it's just amazing, and it's just weird also at the same time to be able to do that 2 years in a row. And I hope it's still just the beginning. But I'm just really happy to make it.
And it shows that we are great players, and no matter depends on the partners, but no matter what, if it's match together, energy match together, and friendship and everything in the game, you will succeed.
That's why we all love Timea Babos. She is just nuts, and listen to what she says about the crazy moments together.
I think we have more crazy moments on court.
Yeah.
That's pretty sure. Me being a bit nervous, shaky, and Slava trying to calm me down and offering me different kind of foods and things like this.
to distract her from tennis.
Yeah.
This is what we do on court.
Yeah.
Trying to be distracted from tennis.
Yeah.
To relax.
Then on to the Czech team, because we have Andrea Lavackova and Lucy Radečka, and they also qualified here for the second year in a row.
Yeah, well, it's nice. We're here second day and we're a little bit jet lagged, but practicing, feeling good. Very excited to go and play.
Last year, I remember them battling with Cops Jones and Spears until the very last minute, and they eventually both came here because of other people withdrawing. But this year, thankfully for them, they qualified a lot earlier, so they could get some good practice, as well as winning Moscow to come here, which is always nice, I think. But when they had to pick one moment in the season, they both agreed that that was the Aussie Open.
I think it was in Australian Open against Chan Chan when we was losing too far.
6-5.
Yeah.
30-40.
And Andy serve, and she told me in her life. So okay, I go surf and go to the Wallis. It was like, okay. And this one I never forgot.
Yeah.
And then, let's be honest, we all like when some player has a different opinion, and Lavackova doesn't really like the knockout form of the doubles this year in Singapore.
I think it should be a round robin format, maybe a little bit different way, but I still think that the teams should be playing against more like each other, to face more teams when you get to the Masters. I think that's the purpose of reaching Masters, that the top 8 are coming and only the best one will win, not the luckiest and the best. Of course, you have to be best, but also a little bit of luck with the draw.
Slightly longer podcast than usual today, but I think it was worth having a couple of words on the doubles as well. Now we are walking back to the media room. We have a very much full day again. Monica Seles is coming soon. Then we have Steve Simon. Then all the action. So from my side, I wish you all a great day. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Ross?
Bye bye all. Talk to you tomorrow.